The physics adventure. Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by green hills and rivers, there lived a boy named Max. Max was 10 years old, with short brown hair and bright blue eyes. He loved science and dreamed of becoming a physicist. His room was full of science books, models of atoms, and posters of famous physicists. One sunny morning, Max woke up feeling excited. Today, his school was having a special event, Physicists' Day. Real physicists were coming to visit the school to show the students their experiments and explain how they worked. Max couldn't wait to meet them and learn new things. "Good morning, Mom," Max said as he came into the kitchen. His mother was making breakfast. "Good morning, Max," his mother replied with a smile. "Are you ready for Physicists' Day?" "Yes, Mom. I can't wait to see all the experiments and meet the physicists," Max said eagerly. "That sounds exciting. Have a great time and don't forget to ask lots of questions," his mother said. "I will, Mom." "Thank you," Max said, giving his mother a quick hug. After breakfast, Max grabbed his backpack and walked to school. When he arrived, he saw his friend Lily. Lily was 10 years old, with long blonde hair and green eyes. She loved science too and was just as excited about Physicists' Day as Max was. "Hi, Max. Are you ready for today?" Lily asked. "Hi, Lily. Yes, I can't wait to see all the cool experiments," Max replied. The students gathered in the school auditorium, buzzing with excitement. The principal introduced the physicists, Dr. Brown and Dr. Green. They wore lab coats and had big smiles on their faces. "Hello, everyone. We're excited to be here today," Dr. Brown said. "Physics is all about understanding how the world works," Dr. Green added. "We're going to show you some fun experiments and explain the science behind them." The students listened with wide eyes as the physicists showed them various experiments. They explained how gravity works, how light travels, and how electricity flows. Max and Lily were fascinated. After the presentation, the students had a chance to ask questions. Max raised his hand. "What is the coolest experiment you have ever done?" he asked. Dr. Brown smiled. "One of the coolest experiments I've done is making a light bulb light up using a lemon battery. It's a great way to show how chemical reactions can produce electricity." "Wow, that's amazing," Max said, imagining a light bulb powered by lemons. Dr. Green nodded. "And I once helped build a model of a particle accelerator. It was a great way to learn about the fundamental particles that make up everything in the universe." Everyone clapped, and Max and Lily felt inspired. Today, 2 students will have the chance to visit a real physics lab. "Max and Lily, please come to the front." Max and Lily couldn't believe their ears. They walked to the front, and the physicists greeted them with big smiles. "We heard you're big fans of science," Dr. Brown said. "How would you like to join us for a visit to our lab?" "Yes, please," Max and Lily exclaimed, feeling like they were in a dream. The physicists led Max and Lily to a special bus that took them to the physics lab. When they arrived, they saw a large building filled with all kinds of scientific equipment and models. Dr. Brown and Dr. Green gave them lab coats and showed them around. "These lab coats are so cool," Lily said, feeling like a real scientist. "Let's get started with some fun experiments," Dr. Brown said, leading them to a workbench. First, they worked on building a simple circuit using a battery, wires, and a light bulb. Dr. Brown showed them how to connect the wires to the battery and the light bulb to make it light up. "This is called a simple circuit," Dr. Brown explained. "It's a basic way to understand how electricity flows." Max and Lily carefully followed his instructions, and soon the light bulb was glowing brightly. They were amazed at how the electricity flowed through the wires to light up the bulb. Next, Dr. Green showed them how to make a small rocket using baking soda and vinegar. She explained how the chemical reaction between the baking soda and vinegar produces carbon dioxide gas, which can be used to propel the rocket. "We're going to make a mini rocket launch," Dr. Green said. Max and Lily were excited. They filled a small plastic bottle with vinegar and added some baking soda. They quickly put the cap on the bottle and set it on the ground. The bottle fizzed and then shot up into the air. "Look, it's flying," Max exclaimed. "This is amazing." Dr. Green smiled. "You've done a great job. Science is all about experimenting and discovering new things." As the afternoon went on, Max and Lily learned more about different physics experiments. They saw models of atoms, learned about Newton's laws of motion, and even got to try using a laser to reflect light off mirrors. When it was time to leave, Max and Lily thanked Dr. Brown and Dr. Green for the incredible experience. "Thank you so much. This was amazing," Max said. "Yes, thank you. We had so much fun and learned a lot," Lily added. Dr. Brown smiled. "You're welcome. Keep asking questions and exploring the wonders of science." As they headed back to the school, Max and Lily couldn't stop talking about their physics adventure. They felt inspired and knew they would never forget this day. When they got home, Max told his parents all about the lab visit. "Mom, Dad, we made a rocket with baking soda and vinegar, and we learned how to make a light bulb light up with a lemon battery." His parents listened with amazement and pride. "We're so happy for you, Max. It sounds like you had a wonderful time." That night, Max wrote in his journal about the experiments he had done and the fun he had. He drew pictures of the rocket, the simple circuit, and the laser reflecting off mirrors. He felt proud of what he had learned and accomplished. From that day on, Max and Lily continued to explore the wonders of physics. They often worked together on experiments, using what they had learned from Dr. Brown and Dr. Green. They knew that with curiosity and determination, they could understand the mysteries of the universe. And so, Max and Lily lived happily, always exploring the fascinating world of physics. They shared their stories with their friends and inspired others to become curious about science too. The end.